Hi, it's me, Mr. Holmes. Welcome to Physical Science. It is April 18th, but when we watch this, it'll be April 19th. Anyhow, here I am sitting on one of my new toys. I know, it's not show and tell, but seriously, this is my new jet ski, and I'm pretty excited about it. But that's not what this lesson's about. It's about what's in the water. See, behind me here, I'm in the water sitting in a solution. I'm sitting in a solution of salt and water. Now the solvent here is the water, and water is one of those universal solvents. It can dissolve a lot of different things, including salt. And if I taste this water, I'm gonna spit it out. If I drank it, I'd probably puke, because it's not good to drink salt water because of all that salt that's dissolved in there. So anyhow, hopefully I can get some more footage today of mixtures and solutions, but we'll see what happens today. Arrgh! Alright, well, here I am, made it to the beach okay. Jet ski's over there. This is Larrabee State Park. And here I'm at the beach. I want to look at a mixture. So down here, I've got this sand that's made up of all these little tiny particles. Now, looking at the particles, there's mostly shells and some rock, a little bit of rock in there too. Now, if I wanted to, I could get out tweezers and I could separate these out into little piles of white shell, and then I could get some kind of brown shell, and I could pull out the particles of sand and I could separate out this mixture. But would I really want to do that? So this right here is a mixture, and over here in the salt water, obviously I've got a solution of salt and water and probably a bunch of other stuff too. So we'll see what else I can find. So up the beach a little ways, I find a completely different mixture up here, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what I've got here. Looks like there's still some of those particles of shell in there, but look, there's way more rocks up here. So again, I could separate out the different kinds of rocks, I could separate the shells out, and so this is a mixture. And those rocks probably came from, some of them probably came from these rock walls, and some of them probably came washed in from somewhere else, like over there. So take a look here. There's some very, very interesting features here. These are honeycomb type structures in this rock, and this is where the rock has been weathered away, and you can see it's very, very interesting shapes. But let's look what it's made in. As we get close here, you should be able to see that this rock is made out of sandstone. And sandstone is a mixture of different types of rock and particles. Probably used to be the bottom of a seafloor, and they got pressed together to make sandstone. So even this rock is made out of a mixture. Alright, well here we are up the beach. And we can see up here, we've got a completely different mixture than what we had before. We've got these pebbles and some sand, but we have hardly any shells up here. So that means that something is taking the rocks and sand and shells, and it's sorting it. So what do you think that would be? What do you think would make a difference between what's sorted here and what's sorted out there? Alright, well, here I am, back at home now, and now that I'm done with my adventure, I've got to take some fresh water and rinse off the jet ski and wash out the engine. The reason for that is that the salt water that I had isn't very good for engine parts, And so if I don't wash it off, what's going to happen is those chemicals, the sodium and chlorine, are going to start reacting with the metal, and that's not good. It's going to cause rust. Especially it'd be bad if it happened on the jet ski parts. So here we go, washing it off, and that is it today for mixtures and solutions. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.